What do you think of the record that Brady broke last night? What's more impressive, 500 touchdowns in a career or 71 different receivers catching touchdowns for Tom Brady?
I think 500 touchdowns. I mean, they're both extraordinary feats. I mean, Tom Brady is terrific. Tom, what else can you say about him?
Mm-hmm.
5 Super Bowl rings. The guy's breaking records every time he steps on the field. 500 TDs. Who got more? Peyton Manning and Brett Favre, right?
Correct, sir.
Maybe Drew Brees someday. Drew Brees is going to break the record this week, probably.
4 away from doing that, but Brady's the only one to have done it with the same team.
Yeah, well, then that's even more. So he's been there, what, 17 years, 18 years in New England?
How difficult is it for a quarterback to keep throwing touchdowns to so many different receivers over the years, Andre?
But it seems like New England just knows how to pick guys up from the grocery store. You know, they got guys that they're not household names, and they don't have the big name like some of these teams have today in the league, but they buy into the system. And once you buy into a system, it doesn't matter who's out there. And then you have Tom Brady throwing to you. Then you have Bill Belichick kind of yelling at you too. So, but you buy into a system, and if you believe in that system, it doesn't matter who's out there. This is what we want you to do. This is where we want you to be. Be on time. All the things that Bill Belichick kind of puts on the table for all these guys, and they go out and play on Sundays. And it's hard to beat them. It's hard to beat that kind of mentality.
It's amazing. It sounds so simple the way you say it. So why don't other people do it?
Everybody's been trying to do it for how many years? They've been the class of the AFC since Brady's been there, along with Pittsburgh and a couple of these other teams. But you have to beat New England most of the time to get to a Super Bowl.
Well, I know, but what I mean, Andre Reed here on the Rich Eisen Show, is that every coach has a system, right?
Of course.
Every coach has a rule of law that they try to bring to a locker room and get somebody to buy in, right? Marv Levy clearly had that
of course,
back in the day. How long did it take for you guys to buy into what he was selling?
I think, every
With
coach.
a Hall of Fame number 12 as well.
Yes, I think every coach has a different philosophy. Again, buying into the system. And then how do you get all those players to be on the same page every single Sunday? That's hard to do in this league now because everybody's individualized. Everybody wants to do dances. I mean, we saw that you make a tackle and you want to go all the way to the other end zone and do a dance or whatever you want to do. It's just a different player in the last 10, 15 years than it was, years ago when I played. Not saying that they're not team players, but it seems like every guy has an agenda. How do I do this? And when I do this, I'm going to do this. You just better go out there and play and help your team win. That's the most important thing.
But how long did it take for you guys in Buffalo? Marv
That's a good
up?
question because we went through a couple coordinators like a lot of people do. We had Ted Marchibroda starting. Just playing together. And, when you play together with a bunch of guys for a long time, there's no other way that you can't be good. Because if you're not, then you're not going to be there. They bring somebody else in, which is what New England does a lot. They pick guys up from the waiver wire that you don't think that could play, and then you're like, who scored that touchdown? Oh, that guy. That guy's, playing well for them all year. So you just got to be on the same page, man. That's the main thing, and it doesn't matter who that player is.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.